Hello, I am Riska. Today I will do a video for my assignment for object-oriented programming subject. So I was from Set C, and the first question is, according to the class diagram below, write a program using constructor with setter and getter. It has to be dynamic. So in line 2, here we import a scanner into our program for input. Also, here we are making a temporary double array to store an input number. Also, we are creating a scanner object with the name scanner to get input. And in this line, here we are asking the user to see how many numbers they want to enter. And we use scanner to let the user enter a number. Also here, we will initialize the array we created above. And in this line, with this loop, we will let the user to input the number one by one. Also, the scanner here, the user will input number. Here we create an object from calculator class, and we will pass the size with the size of the array to the constructor. And here we are setting the nums array with temporary one we have in main. Also in this line, here we are asking the user to select an operation to do. And after that, here in this line, we use scanner. By using this code, we use this code for entering char for scanner. Also, we're gonna set the operator attribute of the class. With the switch here, we will test the input and select the operations, and we will call the operation based on our object we created above with the name. And here we have another class, which is the class of calculator. These are the class attributes, nums and operator. We use nums and operator for this class. Also, this line is to initialize the array for it to be dynamic. Here, this will set the nums array, and this will set the get nums array. This is the set of the operator, and this is the get operator. And this method is for adding numbers, and this method is for sum numbers. And this method is for dividing the numbers. Also, this method is for multiplying the numbers. And we use this method finally for printing out and enter numbers. And now I will run my code. Here we have to enter a number, for example, 2. And now I'll write another number and also another number, for example, 4. And now I will write one of these operations. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and that's the output of the program. And the second question is trace the following code and write the output. So I traced all the code and the compiler gives me error. And the third question is write a program to implement a class student with the following numbers: name of the student, marks of the student obtained in 3 subjects, function to assign initial values, function to compute total average. So this is the codes of the program. First, we have the first class, which is the class of program. Here we created 2 objects of student class. This one we used a constructor with 1 parameter. Also here we use a constructor to assign all attributes. And in these lines, here we use a setter for objects that we created. Also we use print here, print method for the 2 projects. And here we use the average method of both objects to get the average. And we have the second class, which is the class of student. These are the class attributes. And the first constructor just to initialize the attributes. and the second constructor assigned all the attributes. And we have set and get for student name. And here we have set and get for software engineering course. And here we have set and get for computer security course. And here I use set and get for network programming course. And this method is for finding the average of the three subjects, and this method is for printing the total mark and student name. And now I will run the program. So this is the output of the program, and the program doesn't have any problem and it will run.